Welcome to the latest episode of Branding the Experience. We discuss ways where we can create environments where employees actually want to come to work and customers want to keep coming back. I am Ken Bader, your host for Branding the Experience. I'm also your organizational culture and world-class service standards expert here with our latest episode, Branding and the Great Circle. Now, if you listened to my podcast, Cool Culture Corner, earlier this week, I was talking about the Great Circle, and I gave a story on on how I kind of blew up my Great Circle in corporate life in the late 90s, early 2000s, which was a pretty dumb thing for me to do. But basically, what the Great Circle is to me is your closest 5 or 6 people that are experts in different areas of business, maybe even in your life, that are going to shoot you straight, that aren't going to sugarcoat it, that are going to give you advice and guidance that you truly need in making this journey. And in Cool Culture Corner, I talked about the internal aspects of that. In Branding the Experience, I want to talk about how that affects your brand, both personally and for your organization as either an executive or entrepreneur business owner. Because as I mentioned in the podcast, when we have an org chart per se, and we are at the top, whether we're the CEO or another executive or an entrepreneur or small business owner, certainly that great circle can and should include some of the people within the organization, people that are going to shoot you straight, that are going to not be shy about telling you when they think you're wrong. We would hope that they would do it in a professional way and not a nasty way, but we need to hear those things as business owners and or executives. But from a branding standpoint, personally, it's about the company you keep, which is a key brand association. You've probably heard it before. If you're surrounding yourself around people that are unscrupulous or lazy, then it's a reflection on you. But if you surround yourself with people that are doing great things, either in business or other areas of life, that you can not only truly throw ideas off of and help to get guidance for yourself, but also from a branding standpoint, where other people say, well, look at who he or she is hanging out with. Personally, in my great circle, I've got executives that have accomplished some great things and entrepreneurs that have built businesses. Frankly, people that I believe that have accomplished more than I have, which is exactly what you want. One individual has created multiple businesses. Granted, I've started a couple, but not to the level that he has, so I certainly need his knowledge. Another person is a great speaker and gets speaking gigs all the time. Certainly I'm a speaker, but I don't get the gigs that he gets, so I need to get advice from him. Same thing from an executive standpoint. I run an organization that is a collaboration of other organizations. And so, I need that executive influence from people that are not only building, but continually keeping their business rolling in the corporate area. So, it's a great brand association for me. Not the main reason that I do it. When people say, oh, look, he's hanging out with Sean or Don or Scott or one of those folks, or Mary or so forth, and say, you know what, if he is hanging out with that type of individual and not only just drinking a beer or a cup of coffee, but collaborating, doing things in business, and those great people actually want him, meaning me, Ken, in their circle, then he must have some value. He must have something going on. So the Great Circle concept certainly helps your personal brand, but also from a business standpoint. Again, in the idea of the company you keep, if you're collaborating with executives of businesses that have accomplished great things, then that is only a positive reflection on your brand, and that those people are in your great circle, and that executive of that particular business must be doing some great things. that brand of that business must be moving forward in a way that is really, really positive. So the great circle is great for yourself internally, and also can do some very valuable things for your brand in the association of keeping the company that you want to keep and that other people see as being very valuable, being at the top of their particular game. So, thank you for spending some time with me today. And here's hoping that you're branding the experience at a very high level for all those you serve in your unique business. Take care.
Now a word from our sponsor, Bader Training and Consulting. BTC is the creator of the B plus C plus S formula. Our clients that implement that formula increase their net income by 124% and grow their business by 17% on average. The best place to start working with Bader Training and Consulting is with our B plus C plus S audit. The service pinpoints issues as well as attributes of your business's unique brand, culture, and strategy. Learn more or sign up for a B plus C plus S audit at www.btcinc.net/BCS-audit.